You're not a cow. Milk, not milk. Have I been saying milk? And like, which one says it's bad? Which one says it's bad? So he says I'm a psycho for biting into anything cold, and I'm also a psycho for drinking just straight up milk. Yeah, what's wrong with drinking milk by yourself? What the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck? Why am I catching strays right now? What's wrong with milk? You're not a cow. It's an ingredient. No, it's pretty standalone. It is not an ingredient. It is the precursor to pretty much all dairy. What do you mean it is an ingredient? No, it is a standalone thing. It can stand by itself. You can consume it without any other thing. I'm not just eating straight flour or sugar. It's milk. I'm gonna start doing that now. You know what? You just gave me my new thing. Fuck brand identity. Now my whole shtick now is gonna be every stream I drink a whole glass of milk before we start. Why are y'all leaving? Why y'all leaving? Wait, come back. No, we're having a civilized conversation here. It's milk, not milk. Have I been saying milk? What is wrong with milk? I do say milk. The louder you get, the milkier it gets. That's so hot. Can I quote that? Why is it odd? Why is it odd? What is it? Is it unhealthy? Is it taboo? I'm Googling this right now. Let's see. Drinking milk by itself is not a universal taboo, but rather a culturally polarizing habit. While it is common in North America, where am I right now? And parts of Europe, many cultures worldwide, particularly in East Asia and parts of Africa, view plain milk consumption by adults as unusual or even unpleasant. You are no longer a child, so you don't need the milk. That has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do. Fucking cow milk, if you're a child, does not supplement you any differently than when you're an adult. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like I'm drinking fucking human breast milk. What do you mean? What do you? I know I'm not a child. I'm not drinking a titty juice. Okay, I don't know why this is a problem. I'm drinking fucking cow milk. I am not drinking human breast milk. Then I would agree with you. I'm not a child. Why am I doing that? That's really fucking weird. You don't need the extra calcium. You can get the vitamin D from the sun, and it's for cereal. No. Almost everyone is fucking vitamin D deficient in some way. We don't go outside. You don't need dinamitas or fucking pizza either, right? You don't need those things. We still consume them. That's not taboo. What is wrong with cow milk? I don't agree with your statement. Nothing's wrong with drinking milk on its own. I just had some. My man. But if you drink nothing, nut milk, wait. If you consume nothing but almost anything, you'll die. So what's the problem? None of you have presented a solid reason for it to be taboo, for this to be a weird thing. Nothing, literally nothing. Just concede. No. What is this fucking girl math? I'm right, you're wrong type bullshit. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not conceding. No, if anything, I'm gonna go back talking about the news and you're gonna have to live with that. Then I'm gonna keep drinking milk and see nothing wrong with it because there was no evidence presented in this court case. Thank you. Fucking adjourned. It's over. It's fucking done. What were we talking about? Right, cyclospora, forever diarrhea. Let's go back to the diarrhea lettuce, please. And not about something as normal as just drinking milk. Why would you? We're getting back on this, bro. Okay, I see we're not done with this. Let's read this. Bone fractures. While marketed for bone health, the same Cleveland Clinic medical review notes that excessive milk consumption does not lower fracture risk and may actually increase hip fracture. I'm pretty sure the scenario that you just gave me, Gabe, I'm gonna need the whole blue ribbon peer reviewed article that you just found. I'm gonna need you to send that to me because I'm pretty sure that's in extreme cases, like people drinking a gallon of milk a day. I don't think a cup once a week is gonna cause my hips to crack. I truly don't think so. And I'm also pretty sure, I'm almost positive that's not the first thing that came up if you Googled if milk was healthy. I'm almost positive you scroll down a little bit and like which one says it's bad, which one says it's bad, because the cows don't want to be pregnant forever. Oh, so now you're making this for the cows thing. Oh, so now you're switching the argument. You're changing the argument midway. It's no longer, it's weird. It's think of the cows. Oh, do you eat beef? Do you eat any sort of beef? I'm not gonna listen to you. Even if you're fucking vegan, I'm not gonna listen to you. If I don't eat meat and if I don't drink milk, someone's gonna take it upon themselves and be like, I'm gonna eat double the meat. So some random person who thinks they're making a difference isn't gonna do anything at all. Milk gives you diarrhea lettuce if you are lactose. Serves them lactose people right for being defective. Can we delete that message? I have some lovely folks in here who are lactose intolerant, and I don't want them to see that message. Listen, I joke around by saying, like, if you're lactose intolerant, just tolerate it, right? That's crazy. I just know your neighbors are texting about you right now. Yeah, probably. Like, I thought he was so relaxed when I talked to him. Why is he screaming? What's happening to him? Is he getting straight teeth? I mean, it is a defect. I don't wish them ill or anything. Okay, but now that you brought that up, is it actually a defect? Is lactose intolerance a defect, or is it a mutate? Is the people who can still drink milk after childhood the actual mutation? Are they the actual mutants? Think about it. It doesn't, like what Electro said has merit. You are no longer a child. You do not need to drink milk anymore. That makes sense. You don't need to drink it anymore, and your nature is pretty efficient at getting rid of things you don't need, right? Are people who are able to drink milk after youth the mutants, or is it the other way around? Are you saying lactose intolerant people are better than you, and thus you are a problem for being able to drink milk? Okay, you are so adamant at turning this around and being like, you're the weird one. You drink milk. Everyone point and laugh. If I recall correctly, people that lived in areas where cattle was more predominant and more abundant than crops, cold regions, were selected to keep the gene producing lactose for longer in life, while the others did not need it as much and got selected out. Lactose intolerance. So group A, the ones who developed the tolerance for lactose out of childhood, they're the mutants. Lactose tolerance is the mutation. I was right. Oh my God, I was right. Lactose tolerance is the mutation. The people who can drink it after childhood are the mutants. Fascinating. I need to do like a ancestry test. I need to take one of those because I feel like I look like a default like poster boy Mexican, right? But the fact that I can drink milk and I'm not dying might be a sign that I'm very much not. Like it is a huge sign that I'm not default skin. What I said about ADHD was that the reason why it still exists today and it hasn't been, removed from the gene pool is because it's not a defect. Our bodies do not consider nature does not consider it a defect yet. It's a social defect, not a defect for humanity. It benefited humanity. From what I researched, take what I say with a grain of salt. From what I read is that ADHD people were more nomadic. They were the ones that moved from bush to bush. They were the ones that moved from place to place more than neurotypicals, which again is a term used is a term used today. It's not a thing. That was never a thing. There was no neurotypical. There is no neurotypical. The reason ADHD hasn't been removed is because it was a positive. It's what got humanity this far, and therefore it was kept. So ADHD being a defect is a modern issue. That is very recent. That was never a problem for the majority of humanity's existence. That's what I was saying. Being able to drink milk is a mutation, right? It's where the species is going. Is it? You know what? I don't know. Because what would indicate if it's a defect or not is if we are passing the gene down and it is sticking. It's not just disappearing little by little. Is the gene becoming the dominant one? Are we starting to see more and more people be lactose tolerant? Or is it the opposite? We're seeing less and less people over time. I think it's more people. That's an odd choice of words. Lactose tolerance is considered an evolutionary novelty. The gene mutation, lactase persistence, was highly favorable in ancient populations that developed dairy farming. We don't have to take no lactate. Okay. Teddy, bro, you're not. It's dominant if more people have it, less people have it. But I think it is a beneficial gene because it's not going away and it seems to be a preferred gene. I'm talking plain milk. Have you tried watermelon Sprite? Nope, because I don't like watermelon, and apparently that makes me also a psycho. So to be clear, when I say defect, I don't mean something is wrong with them. That is what defect mean. Yeah, a normal glass of milk is fucking disgusting behavior. What is wrong with you? Oh, do I need to put a poll before I feel like this conversation needs to be destroyed. So that's where this whole conversation started, was me asking if drinking straight milk is psycho behavior. And I thought, I was going to laugh at Sid later by everyone being like, nah, it's totally fine. That's normal. Who doesn't, right? I mean, there is a big who doesn't, right? There is a 70% who doesn't. Let me, ooh, that was mean. That was not good. Is drinking milk by itself weird? Yes, 3, no, 1. So there is a few people in here who had my back and didn't vote. I just want to make that very clear right now. Those who said it wasn't weird, I'm banning you right now. That is the greatest form of betrayal I think you guys have ever done to me. I will never forget this moment. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, is that a cup of milk? If you're weird, get off stream right now. Ooh, are you uncomfortable? Are you uncomfortable right now? Does this make you uncomfortable? Oh, I'm so sorry. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, can I get some milk drinkers? Okay, so question is, like, milk and cookies weird to y'all? That better be normal. Nah, shit's banging. So you're still drinking. Sorry, I had to ground myself back to reality. I don't do milk and cookies either, so you're soulless. That's some soulless behavior right there. We were talking about psycho behavior. I think that's a little soulless. Where's the childlike wonder? Where's the love for life? I feel like milk and cookies is like the default happy combo. I don't know why y'all hate oatmeal raisin. That shit's ass, bro.